It's live.
Hey guys,
Okay.
it's Ray Ray. Ray Ray the Rebel. What's going
Hey,
on, guys?
She hacked in my channel.
We're so
what's up,
live
boys?
now. Hi guys, it's Ray Ray. Ray Ray the Rebel. Welcome
Okay,
to
who's
the
next?
show, guys. We just came on real quick to say we want to wish everybody a wonderful 4th of July. It's not going to be a long stream at all. We just want to say, hey, Ray Ray.
Hey, hey, hey!
Ray Ray.
Ray Ray!
Okay, we got
What's going
MER
on?
here. We have Redneck Superman here. It's me, Jamie Hicks. And we have the lovely Cara here as well.
Yes.
So
Let me find my chat and say, hey, what's going on?
there's no chat. I don't see chat. Where's the
We're not.
chat?
This
It
isn't
says
public,
we're
guys.
This is private.
This is private. We're not going to
Oh.
put this out until.
Somebody
They-
yanks our chains.
Okay, so today's July the 3rd, as we said.
Yeah, you want me to turn my camera on so you can see his computer so you can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hello. Hold on.
Okay, I can see mine.
Click out
Your
your stuff.
camera's
I need
on,
to see it.
Kara.
Okay, hold on. I clicked down on my stuff. Alright, what does your screen say,
Who's
Kevin?
watching?
Let's just do this like this, right? So D4.
So I think we just want.
Data today.
I think
Oh,
we just.
Here, what does it say?
I,
11:19 p.m. on Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019, Eastern Daylight Time. Alright, there we go. There's the
10:20.
Thank you, Kevin. That
Who's
was smart.
watching?
There we go.
that's cool. I think we just want to start from the beginning, and I think the only person that can start from the beginning is perhaps Cara and Jamie and MER, because I wasn't even around in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to say what I feel like, okay? You know, Angie and Wolf came over with MER. They left Boss Up Nation, all for, certain reasons that they had. And right from the very beginning, I had a suspicion that these people aren't who they say they are. Do I feel like Angie and Wolf were mad when they first left Boss Up Nation? Yes, I do. But over the last, let's see, since April is now July, we haven't gotten any of these bombs that they've promised us. And actually, I left YouTube too. And when I left YouTube, this is going to segue into why Ray Ray's around. I went to Ray Ray on the Lolo and I said, listen, I need you to protect MER because I don't trust these people. Because I feel like they're bullshitting everybody and they don't have any evidence. And if they do have evidence, it could be potentially stuff they've manufactured and isn't legit. And, me and Ray Ray don't roll that way. We don't put out fake evidence. So that is why Ray Ray is now on board. And over the last how many months, guys? April, May, June, July, 3-4 months. All we've heard is there's going to be bombs dropped. They have all this info. We've been promised screenshots of these bombs for the last 4 months, and we've not heard anything except for Big Angie has a big cockadoodle-doo. Big Ange, everybody can suck Big Ange's big old dick. They sit on live streams and they don't offer much.
Is that all I said was screenshots? I mean, can you expound upon that any more? Or
Screenshots, they're very, very secretive about the bombs that they have. Okay.
okay, so nobody
And
knows.
nobody knows what these bombs are. I can say this though, watching Tina, we have realized that Angie and Tina are in communication.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that Judgment Gaming has publicly apologized to Wolf. And when everybody on our group got doxxed, we feel like Angie didn't really get doxxed, and Angie may have fed somebody info, be like, okay, we'll just, dox this about me so they'll think I'm doxxed too.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we're talking about being doxxed. My dox was 127 pages. And it was right on. Everything was correct. And it is the the awful that that fucking fat ass can do something like that. It's
Yep.
really bad. MER's docs was 100 and
Probably 110, 120.
116, I think, pages.
Yeah, yeah.
And Cara's was extensive as well. I mean, it seems like we're the ones that are paying for these bitches that aren't dropping the fucking bombs.
Right.
Because they're the ones that started this shit. They're the ones that wanted to go on MER's panel and raise hell and talk about all the info they were going to leak and all the shit they were going to do. And it got everybody in an uproar against you guys. And they haven't really had anything happen to them. And they
Right.
also have not released anything.
Right. MER, do you have something you want to add, sweetheart?
Give me a minute.
Cara?
Well, it's just kind of funny, she's been talking to Tina on Hangouts, but when we have asked her to show the screenshots of these conversations, she has not so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to if you've seen one of my streams about 4 or 5 days ago, I had Angie backed in the corner, and on that stream, she promised to get me the screenshots so I could forward them to Jamie, MER, and I think, Cara, you were on the stream?
I think so,
I
yeah.
was on the stream and
And-
I let her off the ropes because, I knew she was getting uncomfortable and I knew that she did whatever she had. She didn't want to say it live. She didn't want to say it publicly. So
And
I
she
threw her
voiced
bone.
that. And she
I threw
voiced
her
that.
bone. And I let her out of the hot seat.
And I'm gonna tell you this. When Tina last night called me a pedophile, okay? I know you ladies have my back 100%. Sorry about that. That's a fucking fireworks, okay? Anyways.
Amen.
And you guys got my back 100%. I know it's but when they told Angie about it, oh, I'm sorry. What does sorry have to do about that? Sorry, it doesn't mean to, you don't want to defend me. That's fine. Don't defend me. I don't need your help. I got my
Well, my
back
theory-
behind me,
Here's the thing,
100%.
ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to ask everybody to please answer honestly. I've been approached by Angie and Wolf on what evidence I have. Why, if they're coming from Tuna's camp, are they looking for or searching my information I have on Tuna?
And they've asked me as well. And honestly, I had Wolf wasting, energy on, getting me to prove that fucking James Parker is subbed to my channel. Like, who the fuck cares at the end of the day? We're all subbed to each other. How's that going to take Tina down that James Parker might be subbed to us? Like, that to me is
Newsflash,
a bunch
motherfuckers.
of wasted energy. Useless, yeah.
I'm sub to Tuna's channel. Nobody pass out. Okay, and I'm sub to Jane Parker's and Judgment Gaming.
I'm subbed
and
all the hoes.
all
I'm
those
not.
motherfuckers over there.
I'm not, because I don't give a fuck about them. Let them rot.
Amen. But I am.
I'm
I'm just
saying,
saying.
I'm subbed to all them sons of bitches. I want to know what they talk about. If I ain't around, I want my friends to tell me.
We ain't gonna
Bring
lie,
us
we don't listen to the first 30 minutes and go to bed.
We actually do only
Right.
listen to the first 30 minutes.
Something else that has been bothering me and I can't put my handle on. MER's had her main channel struck twice.
Mm-hmm.
And she started a new one, and that one's been struck as well. Why are they so persistent that MER stream on her channel?
Because I feel like MER is kind of a passive person. And at the end of the day, I think MER felt like her and Angie had a real connection as friends. And that Angie and like MER was really trying to be friends with these guys. Like, because MER left with them. And I think that they're just manipulating MER, and they know that they can control her because she's a lot more passive than you and I. I think when you and I came along, Ray, we threw a wrench in the works. And I'm glad we did.
So now we have somebody that came to one of our members of the group and stated that there's a big bomb coming out. And Angie would have not known of anything that's happening. And I'm going to speak frankly. Tina supposedly was over at Jen's house and took some photos. And Dakota saw them that they were taken. And it was mentioned to Angie. We've looked for these pictures, correct, Clara?
Yes.
Did you have any luck with that? Do you want to take it from here, what you did to see about pictures?
Basically, I understood that there were pictures floating around of new pictures of Tina's house, not Tina's house, Jen's house, that Tina took that she was supposed to give to Mike. And from what I understand, Mike did not get those pictures. So basically, we were looking around to see who had these pictures, so we could, get in touch with my source, so we could show that Tina is still up her old shit.
And the pictures, from what we understand, do not exist. Well, today, we were invited to a phone call that was started by who? Out of curiosity. Who started that phone call? MER? The one with the Angie in it.
It was, let me see. You talking about the big call, right?
The call where Angie said Angie was in there today.
Yeah, she was that. Oh my god, I really forget because every time I remember some shit, I forget some shit.
Okay, well, we were on a phone call with Angie today, and we were all told that she wanted to get with us on Friday at 5:00 in the evening because,
yes.
lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, Angie has found these pictures, and she wants to stream on MER's channel Saturday. And MER has been bothering her all day for those pictures.
Yep.
The last chat was said that she was going to some kind of function tonight, and she would get those screenshots to MER yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm on day 6 waiting for screenshots that I owe Jamie, Cara, and MER. So we as a group think that we're being played, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why we decided to do this today. And I'll let Jamie explain what we think is happening.
Yeah.
Well, I think, in my opinion, that when they first left Boss Up, I think they actually were pissed for a minute. But Ray, you and I both know, because we've been dealing with these people from Tuna's side for well over a year, and we know how they like to leave and go right back over there. And we also have seen people be moles for other people. And we've seen time and time again how Guest Mob will put certain people in certain little camps to try to figure out what's going on. And my theory is this. I feel like Angie has made a deal with somebody. She is working with somebody else, whether it be Guest Mob, Tuna, or both. And for some reason, they are biding time. They're telling us they want to do gaming streams and Monopoly streams. Well, this isn't the gaming community, guys. This is not the cooking community. This is not the candle community. This is the drama community.
Yes, they want Ray to leave her drama, because I'm on YouTube for the drama, and I think I'm the only honest motherfucker there is to answer trivia questions. I'd be like, Alex, 500, Tuna's a cunt, please.
Yeah, I actually said that on my channel about a year ago when somebody said, Jamie just likes drama. Jamie just likes drama. And I said,
absolutely.
This is the drama community, people. This is not the cooking community. Okay? This is not the WWE community.
I'll be like, Alex, can you give me Tuna for 200?
And me and Ray Ray have been around long enough to see the signs of somebody that is just being a shady motherfucker and manipulative and full of shit. These people don't have nothing they're going to give us. They're setting us up in some kind of way. We just don't understand quite yet what the setup is. But
Yeah.
once we don't get these pictures, and why are they so adamant that we go on MER's channel? Is it because they think they can control MER? Do they think that, you know, and who's to say that they're not the ones getting MER struck? I mean, all Angie does is talk
That's
about her
true.
fat dick every time she goes on MER's live stream.
my
She could be
theory.
going over there to Tina saying, okay, if you go to the 10-minute mark and a 30 second.
Let me get a theory. Is everybody in agreement of that? Of maybe Tuna's
I don't
camp
think so.
maybe playing us and striking MER's channel? I think it's
It's
plausible.
my
Anybody?
theory. It's the theory I thought up. You know how
It's
she's getting
possible.
Because you know that when I'm on panel and Ray Ray, when you're on panel, we're kind of both kind of like the bulldogs, and we don't let a bunch of fuckery go on. And to me, I feel like when Angie is speaking on MER's panel, she gets away with saying a lot more shit than if she were. I mean, she threatens people. She threatens to kill people.
That'll get you struck. in a
Yes, and
second.
then all of a sudden, I guarantee all those strikes that have been happening on MER's channel is probably shit that's come out of Angie's
There's
mouth.
only, are the strikes only on streams with Angie in them?
That's what I'd want to know.
There's no strikes on Ray Ray's channel. You know,
Nope.
only we are where Angie
Tuna,
was
shut
live.
up! Tuna,
I haven't gotten any
But
strikes.
that was the thing.
Was Angie
about
on your
that.
channel?
yes, Angie's been on my channel. Yes,
Yes,
Well,
she's
she's
been on my
been
channel.
Angie's been on Kara's channel too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not too many people, and I'm not trying to downgrade your channel, Kara, but not too many people pay attention to your channel.
Well, thanks a
And not-
lot, Jamie.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
It's okay,
Don't take-
Kara.
We know what happens in the drive-through already.
Hey,
Just joking.
I just wanted to say something here, because this is the thing that we need to stick together as a as a family, like a crew, like everything. We're not considered as a crew.
Oh,
That's a
pretty.
ridiculous
There goes
shit
there, too.
ever. But when I wanted to find out where's the input, give me some more input, or else.
They're yanking your
I mean-
chain, MER.
Let me ask you this question, MER and Cara. What has Angie actually brought to the table? Can I ask you guys that?
She
Nothing.
Huh?
brings a couple of screenshots that we already shared it on my other channel.
But they
Yeah.
weren't even
Oh,
that
about Bree
real.
Bunny. She totally fucked
Yeah,
over Bree Bunny.
Yeah, she helped Tina out. All that shit with Bree Bunny was to help Tina.
Tina
Not us. It was to help Tina out.
and Cara, has she brought anything to the
We
table
lost
with
Cara. We lost Cara.
Lost Cara.
Yep.
Oh,
you? Perhaps she got mad.
hopefully I didn't make her mad.
Do you think she was mad at what I said? I was only just
Probably.
like. You think she did?
Yeah.
She laughed after you said that.
Well, I mean, it was just going to my theory why they're going after MER's channel and not her channel. It wasn't that, that
So
I.
let's keep. Mhm.
Hmm.
We can conclude this and go talk to Kara. Somebody can go talk to her and be like, well, nobody meant to hurt your feelings. We was all laughing and joking with you.
Can somebody get in her DMs?
So if I said anything to offend her, I didn't mean to.
Let me see if she comes back. And
I made a drive-through joke because that's what Tina was always fucking saying, and I just thought it was funny.
Sometimes we think our sense of humor, if we make light about something, that it makes the situation better.
Yeah, like the whole Ray Ray joke, and we always make jokes like because that's how Ray Ray got to be Ray Ray.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
Trying to get a hold of her, but I can't see with my googly eyes, so be patient.
Put your glasses on, babes.
Yeah, I got them on.
Maybe I should have worded that differently. I mean, what I meant when I said that was MER's platform, when we go live with her, sometimes we have 50 to 60 people watching at a time. And plus people are rewatching those streams. And on Kara's, they're not doing that. You know what I mean? Most of the time she does music streams. I wasn't trying to put her channel as lower. I was just like, as far as the drama goes, people are going to MER's, and she would be a bigger target to take out versus Kara's channel. You know, I
Did you
wasn't
get a
trying
hold
to.
of her?
No,
Did you try?
no. Let me see.
I tried. So, I mean, but this whole thing is just what we're mainly here to say is, Angie and Wolf, we know what you're doing. It's
The
not
jig
going to
is
work.
up.
The jig is up, but we're going to play it out. We'll play it out. And I'm still waiting for screenshots. So is MR. So I don't know what to say.
All right. Well, I think we've said enough, guys. Let's go ahead and end this and get back with Kara.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, we ended this.
Hold on. All right, bye.
Bye bye.